Hey, what is going on, guys? Hex Complex back again today with a brand new video, and as always, down in the title below will be the topic we're talking about today, which I don't even know what this topic's gonna, the title's gonna be. So this may sound like a very weird topic, but I got the manga feels, my man. So basically, what I'm saying is, I splurged a little bit. I spent a little cash on some manga. To be exact, I spent a little cash on I got 5 mangas here, and I put them this way so you guys can't tell what they are yet, but. I had to pick up. I got the new bookshelf. I'm trying to, fill it up. And, I want to keep getting manga each time I go to get manga for these shows that are for the manga I read, or I'm just simply collecting because I've already seen the anime for them. And, of course, I had to get that. I had to get the 3rd volume of Fairy Tail. I mean, come on now. I had to get that 3rd volume. So there's the cover for you guys. And it says on the back, musical murders, the evil members of the Dark Guild, Eisenwald, as you guys remember the very first arc, have found a cursed flute that can murder anyone who hears its music. So obviously you guys remember that arc. I'm really waiting to get the manga Fairy Tail where the art style changes, because clearly the art style that Mashima always did, it's always been like the anime. And that's the cool thing about it. The anime's always had the original, like, it's always had what Hiro Mashima wanted to do with his art style, because you can clearly tell the art style kind of looks like One Piece in a way. I think that the art style, look at the characters on the front. I think they really do look like One Piece. Would you guys agree with that? Like, don't get me wrong, they look like the art style itself, not how they necessarily like the characters look, but you guys should understand what I mean by that. Long, lanky, narrow bodies, and it's weird seeing how the anime's always been the art style that Hiro Mashima switched to eventually. But another one, I gotta support this show. Come on, Re:Zero. I know it's a light novel, it's a web novel that gets translated into a light novel, and that's the true source material. But I gotta support the show. On the back it says, "What you forget, always remember. Subaru Nakatsuki had just been trying to get to the convenience store, but wound up summoned to another world." So this is basically what the first volume says. I'm pretty sure this is volume 2. I don't know why it has really the same summary, but I have a few things. Now this is one that a lot of you guys are probably gonna get hyped for. This, I had to get the 4th volume of the only current I think I've read every volume of every manga I've had except for Tokyo Ghoul and of course a couple new ones I got here. But this volume 4 SEO Progressive, I had to get it. So I think where we left off was Asuna's trying to get through this challenge, I'm pretty sure it is. So I'll have a review on this one too. But it says, while Niza attempts to atone for his misdeeds, which is the guy who he's the blacksmith that basically took people's equipment. It says, while he tries to atone for his evil deeds by completing a quest to learn the martial arts skill, Asuna toils alongside him for her own reasons and learns a troubling truth in the process. Meanwhile, Kirito, uneasy alliance with the Frontrunners. So yeah, that's right. So Kirito's actually going to be on the front lines while Asuna is still finishing up her training, and we all know Kirito does not get along with the other frontliners, or they don't get along with him per se. Now this one, if you guys made for this, some of you guys would probably get hyped for this. This is actually a very interesting manga in general. 1, for its art style, and 2, for how the characters translate to the anime. They look a lot. Don't get me wrong, they look like the characters in the anime, but they look a lot different. But the texture of this manga, Noragami Volume 1, I was looking for. I was like, do they not have this? I've always wanted Noragami manga. I've always wanted it. Never have I ever been forget about Noragami. I couldn't be able to find it. I've overlooked it, or it's just kind of I don't want to spend any more cash right now. But I found it, and once again, look at the art style compared to the anime, guys, and the texture. You guys may just look at the texture difference. You guys may be able to tell in the camera. I'm not sure if you can tell or not, but you can. Just look at the freaking. It's so different. All these are the same as the Sword Art Online, except this one just totally different, man. But yeah, it says on the back, divine intervention for sale. And I had to be careful because one's about Yato. It's about stray god, but I can't even describe it. I almost picked up a volume of a side story, and I was like, whoa, wait a minute, this isn't how the anime starts. I know the anime's not anime original, so I was like, whoa. But yeah, some cool stuff in here. If you guys can see that, it's probably too far away. but I'll try to bring it closer. There's some of them pages in there. But the back says Yato is a homeless god. He doesn't even have a shrine, which we all know that. Not to mention worshippers. Praise for the anime. Oh, it even has praise for the anime on the back. A fun adventure with a colorful and memorable cast of characters in an engrossing modern-day fantasy setting. Charming, well-animated, and fun to watch. Anime News Network. Oh, Kotaku. So, okay. Huh. How did they manage to get on the back of this? Anime News Network. Given I know they're a big deal, but I'm surprised to see them on the back of that. So this may be the gym. Like Noragami and SEO Progressive are automatically up there. Fairy Tail, I mean, yes, I mean, sure, you know, all these are up there. But like the gyms, like the ones I'm really interested in and probably will read first, the ones that are most valuable to me, SEO Progressive, of course. Noragami, I'm so happy to get the manga volume 1 for that. But this is a show I just reviewed, Akame ga Kill. And now, okay, look at this, look at that. It's still in the wrapping. Like this is a newer version. This is Akame ga Kill 0, by the way. So basically, for you guys that are wondering who are big Akame ga Kill fans, because I did see that in my review. A lot of you guys are big Akame ga Kill fans. The 0 is basically about Akame before she was actually part of Night Raid. So it actually says they believe that every time they took a life, they brought happiness to another before becoming Night Raid's deadliest ally. Akame was a young girl bought by the Empire and raised as an assassin, whose sole purpose was to slaughter everything in her path because that's what makes people happy, right? Question mark. Discover Akame's shocking past in Akame ga Kill 0, the prequel to the hit series Akame ga Kill. So it's gonna be about Akame's past. So that's what it looks like if you guys want to get volume 1. It's a newer series, and I'm pretty sure that it's not like new. It's been out for like a year and a half, I think it has. I think 0 has. Akame ga Kill 0. But I'm pretty sure there's actually another series coming up. It's not the prequel, but it's the sequel to actually Akame ga Kill. So they're coming up with this is the prologue basically, and the other one should be the epilogue. But it's so happy to freaking get this. And it's really interesting because Akame definitely looks different in this. Like you can tell it's Akame clearly, but hair definitely looks different, right? I don't know. I think the cover on this, honestly, guys, is absolutely amazing. I freaking love the cover. Like, tell me, like, leave down in the comments below. What do you guys think of this beautiful art? Honestly, I think it looks absolutely amazing. Like, you have this art style, which is really unique with Noragami. Of course, you have the SAO art style. Looks good. I mean, they all look good. I mean, the Noragami definitely went for the old, they kind of went for like the old-fashioned. It looks like a water paint kind of cover. You know what I mean? ReZero's covers are, they're okay, I guess. There's nothing special about them. They're pretty standard. And then you have the Fairy Tail ones. The Fairy Tail ones got a lot going on all the time. Like, look at that one. But yes, I just think this art style on the cover, the cover art, this looks so freaking clean, man. I think it looks so clean. But yeah, I splurged. I got all that. And once again, guys, you guys could get some of this stuff if you click on that link down below and become a patron, and you do the $10 monthly donation, and you could possibly win some manga. Not one, but probably 2 mangas. Are probably what I do for you guys. I probably buy 2 mangas at a time, send you guys 2 volumes. I want to get Blue Stray Exorcist. That's the only, or Blue Exorcist. That's the only thing I wanted to get. But I didn't have volume 1. I could have got like volume 7 to 16, but I didn't want that. I wanted volume 1. And once again, I love the art style. But as always, guys, you guys have been hexed. Be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, X25, and be sure to check out my Patreon down in the description below, guys. See you guys next time. Peace. That art style, though.